That's me back in the highest market town in England, Buxton. I've just filled up my water with Buxton water from St Anne's Well for my trip. Today I'm going to be walking from Buxton to Bakewell along the Wye River. We're going through Chee, Millersdale and Monsal on the way to Bakewell, where I'm going to be camping the night. And then tomorrow I'm going to be carrying on the journey from Bakewell to Matlock. It's about 15 miles today. It's just gone 9, it's about 20 past 9. It's going to set off. It is downhill all the way today, along the river, so no hills. So I'm hoping to make some good time. Let's go. First off, the walk's taking us through Buxton town centre. Shouldn't be for long though.
That's the whole point behind it.
We're out of Buxton now. First bit of the route shut away from the river. On the map it didn't look like there was a route through the first part of the river. There may have been a path there, but you know, I planned to come away from the river to start with. It shouldn't be for too long before going back onto the river. That's when the fun starts. So this area is called Woodale. It's a permissive bridle way, so you haven't actually got proper rights of way, but the landowner gives permission for you to go this route. Next, after here, we're going to come on to Wydale, where we meet the River Wye. Then Cheedale. So we've got the one and only hill out of the way. Should be mainly all downhill from here. First glimpse of the River Wye. We've got to walk along the road for a little while and then we pick up the path, takes us along the river. Walk towards oncoming traffic. Yes, that was a dangerous stretch of road. Back on the footpath now. Yeah, it's quite a tight bend there and the traffic was fast moving. Yeah, I think I'm away from that now. I'm going to pick up the footpath in a minute along the river. So I've arrived at Wydale, never been here before. And this follows on, this carries on into Cheedale then I think after, where there's some stepping stones. Again, I've never been to Cheedale, so this is all new for me. Yeah, it should be quite a peaceful walk, I'm hoping. Then onto the Monsal trail. on Monsal Dale. Nice and cool here in the shade. Cycle hire here, Bakewell Mill. I think it's for the Monsal Trail, which veers off to the right. I think we're going over the bridge. So we came through Woodale, Wydale, and now we're heading to Chee Dale.
Sorry.
Same again.
I'm just wary if they look wet.
Yeah, they look wet, they look good. Not too bad actually.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, thank you.
I'm sorry. No, no. I do.
I don't know, you're right.
Yeah, good, cheers. Onto the boardwalk. Oh, beautiful. Hi. We're joining the Monsal trail here for a short way. Bakewell, that's where we're heading. I think there's some toilets here. It's like a cafe as well. I've not had much to eat today. I've got some fruit, like fruit pastel gum things, but I've not brought any food with me. Well, I've got food for tonight, my breakfast.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's some rehydrated food, what you add water to. I need to save that for me when I get to the campsite for this afternoon and for breakfast. So that was a much needed refreshment stop. Had a latte and a homemade Scotch egg warmed up. Really hit the spot. Give me some fuel to carry on for the next 8 miles. So I've done about 7.5 miles now, and there's 8 to go. Yeah, so just crossing Millersdale Viaduct. Well, the bridge is next to the viaduct. Looks like there's some works happening on it. It's all shrouded in mystery, covered up. I think there might be shot blast in it and painted by the looks of it. Yeah, so this is Monsal Trail. I think we're on it for a short while and then we get back onto the river. We'll be going through Monsal Dale. Well, I think we'll largely avoid the trail. Yeah, this part of the trail is a bit boring. We're quite high up out of Millersdale actually. I'm not sure if there's a path down there. I would have thought there would have been, but it directed us up here anyway. Anyway, we'll be back down in the valley before long in the gorge. Very flat. Lots of cyclists out. It is mainly marketed as a cycle track. It's an old disused railway line. Oh, coming off the Monsal trail now. Yeah, that was a boring section. Hopefully this will be a bit more interesting down by the river. This is a Litton mill we're coming into. So I'm back on the Monsal trail again. Got about 4.5 miles left to go. So I made it to Green Hills Holiday Park where I'm stopping tonight. I'm going to put my tent up. I'm in pitch 10. It's quite a big site. There is a bar, so I'm happy about that 'cause it's a bit of a mile walk to the nearest village. I've done enough today. I did cheat. I got the bus for the last 2 or 3 miles. I've got a bit of chafing and there was a big hill in the way, and I came to a bus stop, so and the bus was due, so I hopped on the bus. So I've cut it down from 15 miles to about 12, although I've had to walk another mile from the bus stop, so probably about 13 miles I've done today, mainly on the flat along the river, as you've seen. There were a few ups and downs, but yeah, it's been a good walk, getting used to carrying the weight of the pack on the back. So yeah, it's been a challenge that way. Shoulders are aching a bit, but yeah, let's get this tent set up. That's a tent all set up for its maiden voyage. Rango Banksia 200, which is an entry level tent. I'll do me while I get into it. 2-person tent, but really you'd only fit 1 person in your kit. I'll be sleeping mat down here. Sleeping bag, all set. Right, the tent set up. I've had a little lie down, a rest for half an hour. Uploaded some photos to Facebook, and now I'm going to try some. I've got one of these dehydrated meal chili con carne with rice. They're very expensive, these are. This was £8 and it was a cheap one as well, so quite expensive for what they are. 600 calories. You just add 350 millimeters of boiling water, stir well and stand for 15 minutes. Well, I need to get me knife and fork out. There, I've got my camping knife, fork and spoon so I can stir it. And I set the jet out kit brew kit up. This is the second time I've used it. The first time was on the Malvern Hills, just to try it out. It was a bit windy up there though, and it kept blowing out, but there's no wind today, so it should be alright. Screw the gas canister on. Get the feet. Right, and then it says we need 350 millilitres of water. We've got Buxton water. Filled up at St Anne's Well this morning. Oh, ground's not level. It's about 350 mil. Where's the igniter's here. Cooking with gas. Put the lid on. Just wait for that to boil. Boiling hot. That was really quick as well. Forgetting to do the video, getting ahead of myself. Yes, I boiled the water, filled the sachet up to the line, 350 ml. Now I'm just going to give it a good stir. So give it a good stir and leave it for 15 minutes. So it's a bit water. I don't know if I put too much water in. Give it a good stir. Maybe it soaks it up. Smells good actually. Yeah, it says leave for 15 minutes, so I'll put the stopwatch on. And we'll make a cup of coffee while I wait. Got these Nescafe 3-in-1 coffees. I'll probably have 2 of them. And one can see a bit. They can be a bit weak. Add some more water. Boil some more water. Wow, boiling hot. Boiling hot, hot, hot. Well, I'm going to use this cup. I don't want to get this one dirty. I just use this for boiling water in. And then this is my cup for eating and drinking out of. That way the jet boil should all help kit should always stay clean. and have a coffee. I'll give the, oh that's stodging up now, it's soaking the water up, give it another stir. Not bad. It's a little bit dry, needs to leave it a bit longer. We're only on 4 minutes, it does say leave for 15 minutes. Probably cold by then. Right, so 13.5 minutes. I'm done waiting. Let's see what the chili con carne is like. That's what it looks like. Not bad, not bad. Bit cardboardy, the mint. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Bit of spice. Not bad these aren't. Yeah, I'd have another one. Bit expensive though, but I'll definitely try some others. Thumbs up from the Wadda Wads. Yes, not bad. Not very big though. Yeah, might have to see if they do some food in that bar a bit later and have a second meal. They're good, bit expensive. Not very big, but it was better than I expected it to be honest. Good morning. Wow, look at the sunrise. Well, there's a bit of a frost on the ground. Yeah, it was a chilly one last night. Slept in my clothes, in my sleeping bag. Yeah, it was a bit cold. Wasn't as bad as I expected. It was bearable, but could have been a bit warmer. Time to make a cup of coffee. Right then. So I've got my muesli. Is it muesli? Canuspa muesli. You just add cold water to this, and then you leave it for 15 minutes. So that's what we're having. I'm going to be having a coffee. So how much water do you have to add? Just add water. Add cold water up to the line. Right, let's have a look. Let's take this oxygen absorber out. Up to 150 millilitres. That's about 150 millilitres. Right, then I have to give it a stir. We'll leave that for 15 minutes in the meantime. Boil and brew up. Nearly all my Buxton water gone. I'll be filling up on normal Bakewell tap water for today. The tent is in a bit of a mess. All my kit's everywhere. It's in a right mess. I've got some serious tidying up to do and organising before we set off today. Must admit, I'm not looking forward to packing up. Put my stopwatch on. And we're bubbling away. That's my coffee ready. I've only got one 3-in-1 with sugar in, and then I've got a 2-in-1 no sugar. I'd bought them for my mate Dan in case he wanted one when we go walking. But I've used all my ones up with sugar. So one with sugar, one without. Hopefully it should be alright. Let's try the muesli. Oh yeah, it's good actually. Very good. I'm impressed with these meals. Right, let's see if my coffee's cooled down enough to drink. Oh, perfect. Ah, it hits the spot. Oh. Yeah, gonna have my coffee, get up, get packed up, and get on the road. I think my chafing's, the soreness is gone. So gonna carry on with a walk today. See how it goes. Can always cut it short at any point really, and get on the bus. But yeah, I think it should be alright. So yeah, get packed up and get on the road. Right, that's me all packed up, everything in the bag. We're going to have a rejig though, see if we can organise the space a bit better. I need to take a few things out to fill up my water bladder anyway. Yeah, so a bit of a rejig. It's a lot harder packing it after the camp. Seems to be more stuff, a lot more compact. Yesterday, so I'm going to have a rejig in a minute. But yeah, all packed up. Time is 8:08. I'll be on the road for 8:30 at the latest, probably about 8:15. looking for the trails. Right, so that's me all packed up on the road, water's filled up, routes, maps all set up, and we're on the way. Bag feels a bit heavy, aching's gone, no chafing at the soreness at the minute. We'll see how we get on with the walk as we get into it. About 12.5 miles again today. There's two quite big hills involved in the route, which I'm not overly looking forward to at the minute. We'll see when we get to them. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. It's warming up already, and yeah, looking forward to the day. So pick the river up again. I've done a bit of road work at the minute. I've done nearly a mile on the road. I've got a bit further to go yet. Well, we're going to be going through Bakewell, so that's an urban setting. And then we're turning off to the grounds of Haddon Hall after Bakewell. So far so good. So I did make a slight error there. I carried on along the road. I should have turned off over the footbridge, so I had to walk back, go through the Thornbridge Brewery back entrance, I think, where they brew the Jaipur. And we're just coming up to Bakewell shortly. Some nice historic bridges in Bakewell. Check this for a footbridge. We're not going over that one though. Coming into Bakewell now. We're just going to scoot down the river though, not going into the town. I think it's going to be a bit cooler today than yesterday. There's a few more clouds in the sky. Beautiful, lovely bridges. Ducks and geese. Yeah, so I've just skirted around the outside of the grounds of Haddon Hall. I thought you might be able to get a view of the hall, but the trees and the lay of the land, he was unable to get a view, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. But yeah, onwards and upwards. We've been steadily going uphill for about a mile. Probably got about the same again to go uphill. That's the first hill out of the way. Then we dropped down into a little village. I forget what it's called now. And then the next hill is on the way up to see the Seven Sisters stone circle, or the something Sisters stone circle. I may even cut that out if I can, and see if there's more of a direct route to Matlock. Leave that for another day, but we'll see when we get to the bottom of the hill. if I'm feeling motivated for it or not. We'll see. Yeah, it's much cooler today. There's a bit of haze in the sky, clouds. It's clear this morning. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go to this stone circle. I'm going to cut this next hill out and stick to the river. And then the theme of it is walk along the Wye River. We've deviated from it here to taking this hill by Haddon Hall. After Rowsley, we can pick the river up again, and there's a direct path through Darley Dale and Matlock to Matlock along the river, so it'll be much flatter, more direct route, maybe shave a few miles off. I mean, the purpose of this trip was always just to test the camping kit out really, and get used to carrying the bag again with a bit of weight in. It's been a while since I've done this. 2022 when I went to Nepal trekking, I had a quite heavy bag then, but I haven't took a full bag of kit since. So yeah, just getting used to the bag. Handled it quite well, I think, but I don't want to push it too hard today. Now I was hoping to just start the Pennine Way next week or at the weekend, do 2 days of that, but to be honest, I think carrying the bag, I'm not quite ready for it, because it's quite hilly terrain over those days over Kinder Scout and Bleaklow. And it's some distance, 16-17 miles plus on the first day. I think with the hills it might be a bit too much for me carrying this weight over that distance. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board, maybe come up with another 2-day hike and camp, probably the Peak District again, somewhere else, but maybe shorter routes but hillier. So just get a bit of fitness with this bag before I attempt the longer hillier routes. Yep, that's the plan. Just entering the village of Rowsley. Woodland Ways, bushcraft, kit courses and expeditions. I'll have a bit of that. Yeah, this is where I'm going to change my route slightly. I was going to go up a hill to this stone circle, but it's a bit out of the way. It's not the most direct route. I'm going to stick with the theme of the 2 days, and that's the Wye River. So we're going to stick to that and stay on low ground, hopefully. Just make it to Matlock. I think it might be slightly less in distance as well as elevation, but not much. I think it's probably going to be a similar distance, but we'll see. I don't think I've ever seen so much wild garlic. Been like it for ages, just fields of it. Smells pungent. This goes on for miles. Lots of baby lambs. So this is the Derwent Valley Heritage way I'm on at the minute. It just runs next to the River Wye. You can't quite see it from here, it's just over that way a touch. I'm just a bit worried about scaring these lambs. So I think I just said that we was following the River Wye then, but it's actually merged with the Derwent. That's the Derwent now. We've finished the River Wye. I just thought, I'm sure it's the Derwent that goes through Matlock, and yeah, check the map. And I missed that bit, but the River Wye merged with the Derwent near Haddon Hall, but I went over the hill. I don't think there was a path along the river there. So yeah, we're following the Derwent now, and this is the Derwent Valley Heritage Way I'm on. It's very flat, across some farmers' fields, as you just saw. I just saw a lot of lambs. Nice to see. The clouds, I think they're clearing up a bit, the sun's coming out. Heritage steam train going by. I don't know if you can make it out on there. We're just coming into Darley area now, Darley Dale. We've not actually got far to go to Matlock, to be honest. Made good time, made a good call. Changing the route up slightly. We're almost back on track onto the planned route, but we probably could cut quite a bit of time off staying on the low ground. I think we've got about 0.6 miles to go now. Just touch and go whether get back in time for the train to Long Eaton from Matlock. What she's saying, I'll get there with 5 minutes to spare. So hopefully I'll be able to jump on straight on the next train back. So made it to Matlock train station on time. Couldn't have timed it better, minutes to spare. Find my way to platform 1 and get the train back to Long Eaton. Perfect. I think it's 43 minutes and it's supposed to be quite a scenic train journey, I think. Looking forward to it. It's made it to Matlock station, can't wait to get this bag off my shoulders. There's a train coming in.